Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled on the schedule since the start of the season. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the winners of 3 straight. Squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Back to throw. It's Hairston. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And he finds his target. He has the first. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Testing the right side here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Offense now operating in the red zone.
Here we go.
It's a shotgun run call. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Hairston. Pass complete on a crossing route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone. What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Hairston. It's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop. Line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Scanning the field. It's Hairston. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's at the 50, inside the 40, the 20, at the 10 now.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he fields it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Hairston. Dumps it down to the back. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Going for his running back. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Inside the 35-yard line. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Parker. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Direct snap to the back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back, I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Here comes a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throws a bullet to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
1st down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Now they get set to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Sometimes I almost get... You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Receiver makes the grab. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and inches. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout by the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's brought down there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Back to pass. It's Hairston. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
At the 38. 1st down for the offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another 1st down. It's a quarterback keeper. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
You know, we always want to look at the quarterback after a play like that. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers, I got it. But how about the receivers? Finding themselves understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes and adjust to what the quarterback is doing by scrambling.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Hairston. Makes a quick catch. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They're trying to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. The kickoff team now set to boot this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Hairston. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nice grab. It's Austin. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Caught over the middle. It's Parker. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter.
That's a first down for the offense.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
42 Spider.
Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first. They keep the chains moving.
7th play of the drive coming up.
Get set.
The shotgun handoff here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Defense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The shotgun running play call.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We give it to the big fullback here. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. As a design quarterback keeper. Defense able to stop him. He's fourth down now.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And he doesn't make it. The defense holds him there. Still a 3-score game. The lead at 18. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the misfire in the onside kick, it goes out of bounds, and the offense will take over right there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. and the quarterback just kneels down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.